Hi, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a video grid with audio using multiple clips using the FFmpeg, xstack and amix filters. Now basically what this will do is create a sort of mosaic of video clips. And what I'm going to do is use some clips from these different YouTube channels, the Magpie channel, Adam Pearson, Robenstein, Toon Review and Newcastle Fans TV. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mash up some clips from these channels into a grid of videos and play the audio all at the same time. So what I'm going to do is switch across to the terminal and actually play the clip so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll go through the code and show you how we made it.
Quite challenging, but cards are all kind of sticking in there, there's no doubt about that. I mean, the penalty incident, clear penalty, and yet embarrassingly goes to referee like that. You know, you've just like a penalty all game. You know what it is? Where's the 50-50 chance? Where is this getting stuck with end of position? You know, Chelsea didn't make a strike again today because of injuries. Yet they just show the whole.
Okay, so you can see the clip there. So what I'll do now is actually go through the code. So basically what we're going to do is use FFmpeg and give it multiple inputs. In this case we're giving it 9 inputs. And then what we do is we have this block of code here, this filter complex. And each of these bits of code inside the brackets refers to the video. So 0V is the first video stream, 1V the second, and so on. And then basically what we do down here, we're actually setting the PTS start point so everything's in sync, and we're also scaling these to, I think it's 320 by 240, so they all fit in the grid. And then what we have down here is this block of code where you can see we've got A0, A1, A2, all referenced down here, and these correspond to the video streams here. And then we're using the xstack filter, and we're saying we're giving it 9 inputs. And this is the sort of syntax that creates the grid layout with 3x3 layout with 9 videos. And what we're doing down here is we set that to a variable called out.v. And then we end that statement with a semicolon. And after that, we use the amix filter, which is a audio filter, to take all the inputs and mix them together. And we basically say we're giving it 9 inputs because that's how many videos there were. And then we simply map out.tv, and we give it a video and audio codec. Which is H.264 and AAC. And what we're doing here with this T flag is we're basically setting the duration for the recording to 35 seconds. And the important thing here is we're setting the format to Matroska. And the reason for that is because what it's doing is it's sort of remuxing videos. And if you try and use MP4 as a container, it's going to hang and it's just not going to work. So you need to actually run this command and save it to a Matroska file, which will then remux into an MP4. So after we've done that, what we do is we remux the video. So we take the output file, the MKV, we copy the audio and video streams, and we set some options here for the MP4 so it fast starts and is web ready. And we give it the format MP4 and output MP4, and that basically just copies the audio and video streams into a new MP4 container that's ready to play on the web. So if I just come across here, and these are the pages about the xstack filter. So this is the FFmpeg wiki, basically explaining how this works and the sort of layout options that you've got. So you want to have a read of this. It also goes into this is a 3x3 grid with 9, but you can also do more videos here. So you can see you can do like 144. That's the FFmpeg wiki page. This is the FFmpeg filters page with some information about the xstack filter. And also the other thing is the video sizes. So I just switch back to the actual code here. What you'll see is this scale QVGA. And if you come across to the FFmpeg documentation and search for video sizes, you'll see these are basically shortcuts for common video sizes, like you can see NTSC, got QVGA here, yeah, which is 320 by 240. So if you wanted to scale something down to 160 by 120, you'd use QQVGA. And another thing to note about this is all of the videos need to be the same size, because otherwise you're going to kind of get gaps. And there is an option with the xstack filter to actually set a sort of fill background. So for instance, if you've got you created a grid with 3x3 9 items, but you've only got 8 videos, it can show a black frame where the 9th video should be. That's just another note about the xstack filter, and it does take a bit of going through getting all your videos set up and sort of naming them. Because basically what you're doing is, if I just switch back here, these the order of the inputs is going to determine where they appear in the grid. So obviously the first one is top left, that's going to be center top, that's going to be top right, that's going to be center left, that'd be the center of the grid, that's going to be center right, that's bottom left, bottom center, and bottom right. So by changing the videos here, you can change where they appear in the grid. So you may need to do a bit of playing around to, get something that you're happy with. But basically, as I said, you just specify all the inputs, and then you have this block of code here, and then finally you have the xstack, where you actually specify how many inputs and what the layout is. And after that, as I said, what you got is the semicolon, and then this amix equals inputs equals 9, and that takes all the audio streams and mixes them into one. And then again, what we do is we map the out TV output, which is the xstack, and set the codec and the audio codec, set the time to 35 seconds, and again, format to Matroska. Once we've done that, we can remux it, and that's going to give us the MP4. So what I'll do now is just play the video once more. And again, this was from these couple of channels, Magpie Channel, Adam Pearson, Rubenstein, Film Review, and Newcastle Fans TV. And I just thought it'd be a good way to sort of find some videos that you can put together that would give a flavour of, being a Toon fan. So I'll switch back to here, play the video one more time, and call it quits.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, there's plenty of incidents, clear penalty, and yet embarrassingly good referee saying, like that. No, you didn't just penalty all game. You know what it is? Where's the 50-50 chance? Where is this getting stuck with end of position? Chelsea away to strike it again today because of injuries. Yet they just control the whole